In this lesson, we'll be looking at adding decimals, and the approach we're going to take is review place value. We're going to add decimals and whole numbers, and we're going to just add decimal numbers together. Let's take a quick moment to review place value. So we're going to break this up into two distinct groups. The first group we're going to look at is the numbers before the decimal, and then in the second group we're going to look for the digits after the decimal. This is just a review of place value because it's going to be helpful as we move forward. Now we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as we're going to treat this as a whole number. So 8 is in what we call the ones place, 7 is in the tens place, 6 is in the 100s place, 5 is in the 1000 place, and then 4 is in the 10,000 place. So what that means is 8 multiplied by 1, that's 8. 7 is in the tens place, so that's going to be 70. 6 is in the hundreds place, that's going to be 600. 5 is in the thousand place, that's 5,000. And then 4 is in the 10,000 place, so that's going to give you 40,000. If you add all these digits together, you will get this part of the number. Now we're going to look at the digits after the decimal. This right here is called the 10th place. This is the 100th place. This is considered to be the 1000th place. Thousandths. And then this is the 10,000th place. So here's what that means. So 0 will be written as 0 over 10. The th just means that that number is going to be in the denominator. So tenth, so we are going to have a 10 in the denominator. Now the 100th is 3 over 100. The 1000th is 9 over 1000, and the 10,000th is 2 over 10,000. Now this is how we represent it. This is 0, this is 0.03, this is 0.009, and this is 0.0002. If you add all this together, you will get exactly this part of the number. Now let's see how we can apply that in adding decimals. So when we add decimals with whole numbers, we're going to arrange the numbers vertically according to place value. So let's look at this right here. 125.34. Now we're saying we're going to add them vertically. So I'm going to put a plus sign here. So look at the 6 right here. 6 is in what we call the ones place, and 1 is going to be in what we call the tens place. So what that means here is that we're going to arrange 6 we're going to arrange it in the same line as the digit here in 125.34 that is also in the ones place. So when we look at that, 5 is in the ones place, and then 1 is in the tens place. So what we're saying here is, just to make it easy, we're going to put a decimal here, and we're just going to put zeros across. Now we can add this together, and then we have 141.34. So that's the result of this. Now let's look at this other example. So we have 385.74, and then we have a plus sign because we're going to arrange it vertically. And we look at 1, 2, 3. 3 is in the ones place, 2 is in the tens place, and 1 is in the 100 place, and we just put zeros across, and then now we can add. and then we have 508.74. Now we have this 196.58, and then we're going to add 985. We're just going to align it with the 196. So this is 985, and then we'll put zeros across. And then now we have 147.362. So we can see here, this has three digits after the decimal place. This 985, we have 2 zeros here, and 196 has two digits after the decimal. So to make things easy, we'll just add a 0 so that we can have the same number of decimal places across all the numbers. So now we can add 2 here, 8 plus 6, 14. We have 1 up here, 5 plus 1, 6 plus 3, 9. And then we have 6 plus 5, 11 plus 7, 18. 9 plus 1, 10. Plus 8, 18. 18 plus 4, 22. And then 2 plus 1, 3. Plus 9, 12. Plus 1, 13. So that is the result of this addition. Next, we're going to add decimals together. This is a lot easier because we're going to align them at the decimal point. So we have 93.54. We're going to put a decimal point right here, and then we have 0, and then we have 2, 5. Now we can add this together. 4 plus 5, 9, 5 plus 2, 7, 3 plus 0, 3, 9 plus 0 is 9. So we're going to try the same thing again here. 87.90. Now we're going to align the decimal point right here. So we have a 1 right here. We have a 8, 5, and a 7. So we just replace this with a 0. And then we're adding. So 7 plus 0, 7. 0 plus 5 is 5. 9 plus 8 is 17. So we bring a 1 up here. 1 plus 7, 8 plus 1, 9. And then 8 plus, we can put a 0 here to show that because there's no value there. 8 plus 0 is 8. So that's how you solve that. And then finally, we have 652.87. Now we're going to put another decimal point here. We have a 3 and a 4 here. We have 587. Now we have another decimal point here. We have a 9.125. So we're going to put zeros everywhere we don't have a matching set of numbers. And then we add them together. 0 plus 0 plus 5, we have 5. 7 plus 4, 11 plus 2, 13. We have a 3 here, and we bring the 1 up here. 1 plus 8, 9 plus 3, 12, plus 1, 13. So we put a 3 here, and then we bring the 1 up here. 1 plus 2 is 2, plus 7. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 7, that's 10, plus 9, that's 19. 9, and we bring a 1 up here. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. So we have a 4, and we bring a 1 up here. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus 0, we have 12. So that is how you add decimals.